Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's DJ MOJOE, saving City one party at a time. In this video, I'm going to take you behind the scenes of the headquarters of Photo Booth Supply Co., and we get to meet the CEO, the owner himself, Brandon Wong. So I'm excited to take you guys behind the scenes. For those people who are not familiar with Photo Booth Supply Co., they are well known for their Salsa Photo Booth, which is a photo booth that I have and currently offer to my clients. So we are here in Santa Ana at the headquarters for the Photo Booth Supply Co. But follow me, and yeah, let's meet up with Brandon. So here we are on the front steps of the Photo Booth Supply Co. Let's ring the bell.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Hey, what's up, Brandon? Hey. So we are here at the headquarters here in Santa Ana. We're here at the Photo Booth Supply Co. And right next to me is the CEO of Photo Booth Supply Co. Brandon, introduce yourself.
Hey, what's going on, guys? I am Brandon, and as Joe said, I am the CEO and co-founder of Photo Booth Supply Co. And today we're going to talk everything about photo booths and give you guys a quick tour of our office as well.
All right, well, let's get a tour right now. Let me show you around.
Hey guys, welcome to the Photo Booth Supply Co. headquarters. I'm here with Joe. I'm going to give you guys a quick tour before we start talking about photo booths. We're in a demo area right now, so we do all of our online demos here, all of our in-person demos here. If you guys want to learn more about Salsa, you can go to our website, photoboothsupplyco.com, and book a demo and see how this works, and also see how you can build a business plan, help you succeed with this bad boy. But let's move on upstairs, show you a little bit more of our office here. All right, guys, we're gonna show you guys the second floor now. So here is Keith and Katrina. Say hi, guys. All right. Katrina's the other co-founder of the company, and Keith is one of our amazing developers. So you might be saying like, wow, not a lot of people here today. Well, we actually have a remote culture here at Photo Booth Supply Co. So more than half of our team members actually work from home. We got people working with us all the way in Greece. We have people in Uruguay. We have people in Canada, Texas, Portland, New York, all over. So that's why you're probably not seeing a lot of people here today, but we love our team and we're all over the world. Kitchen area here, we're here to get our meals on, and of course, gotta have our coffee. Not a lot of coffee, probably should restock. We're gonna come on over here, and you caught us at our holiday party, so we'll all have our holiday gear on, and we have our real fake fireplace happening as well. We're gonna come on upstairs. And here we got two of our success team. We have Amanda and Brian.
Hey.
Their job is to make you guys successful with their photo booth business. So give them a call. They're happy to help you with everything technical and business related with their booth. And here we come to the last part. This is where we have our conference rooms. Well, because we have a remote culture, it's really important that we have face-to-face meetings all the time, all these virtually as much as possible. So gather around here, usually every Monday, Tuesday, our department meeting days. We gather on this 360 camera. We have everyone on TV. We all get together and have a good time. Just to conclude the office tour here, we really live by our core values at Photo Booth Supply Co. And this little board represents all of them. So respect, ownership, candor, kaizen, excellence, and discipline. And you can see they all spelled out rocked over here on the left-hand side. Which is why we have our trusty guitar here. So yeah, thanks for watching. This is a quick tour of Photo Booth Supply Co headquarters, and now we're gonna talk everything photo booths. Let's do it.
So hey, we hope you enjoyed that tour of the Photo Booth Supply Co. headquarters here in Santa Ana. And now we're just here, just sitting down, just chatting it up, and we want to share with you just a little bit more about Photo Booth Supply Co. Just want to share with you some problems that may prevent you from having a photo booth and how Salsa solves it. So I'm going to talk to Brandon here and just see.
We got one camera.
We're on camera, man. It's like So we're here on the bottom floor. As you can see, we have one of their products here, the Salsa Photo Booth, and we have their new product, which I'll have Brandon talk about later, the Atlas. So I really want to share with you just the vision and the story of Photo Booth Supply Co. And I think no one else could say it better than Brandon himself.
Well, Joe, I really appreciate you stopping by. We actually met at the DJ Collective in Arizona like a few weeks ago, and we really hit it off there, and I really loved Joe's YouTube channel and what he was doing with his DJ company, and I really wanted him to come over and see headquarters. But we started out Photo Booth Supply Co. actually back 10 years ago as a wedding photographer. So me and my then girlfriend, now wife, started shooting together, and we got to a point where things were going great, and it's not too dissimilar to a DJ business. We started growing, and sooner or later, you're gonna start hiring people, right? In order to grow your business. So as a DJ, you start being multi-op, hiring DJs. For photographers, we need to hire other photographers as well. But we found, so much of what maybe a lot of you guys are experiencing, is that hiring someone is really difficult. You guys need to hire someone that can MC well, that can troubleshoot, a microphone that goes out. I need someone who's like not weird, and someone who's also technical and creative, someone who can actually mix good songs at the wedding, breathe the crowd. It's not easy to find someone that can replace, especially someone as cool as Joe. So, so we tried that. We tried hiring photographers, tried scaling our business, and really had no luck. So we started asking ourselves, how do we turn a photographer into a robot? And that's how the idea of a photo booth was born. So that was about 6 years ago at that point, where we started Photo Booth Supply Co. as a mission to help create meaningful business opportunities to help people capture memories. Because you guys as DJs are really creating that party, right? And it's in their heads, but how do we memorialize that and turn that into a moment? And that's what this photo booth is here for. So I think it's a great service, not just for photographers, but also DJs. So now that you are bringing the party, you guys are also having the extra service of memorializing it, having a keepsake, and that provides so much value that you can actually charge a lot of money for. So that's our mission here at Photo Booth Supply Co. We're here to help you guys succeed in a really, really fun way.
Not only just that, but also in an easy way as well. I think one of the main things why I got the Salsa Photo Booth was it's just easy. One of the problems that I've had is like if I were to go to photo booth route, I really want it to be as easy as possible. I don't want to be constantly being able to watch it and make sure everything's working fine. I just want to set it up, let it be, do its thing, create memories, and then pack it up at the end of the night. I think one of the huge benefit about this is just it enhances us as well as DJs, just because not only are we creating an experience for them through music, but it's something fun. I mean, I think they go to the DJs for fun, and photo booth are fun. Like for example, I used it at a corporate event last night in downtown LA at Q's restaurant. Great place, by the way, check it out. Looking at their faces, having fun, trying out different filters, just having fun in front of the camera with their coworkers, and you're creating memories. And in a way, there's so many ways of entertainment, whether it's through music, interaction, and another form of entertainment is just taking a fun picture with your close friends. Or family even, but yeah, I'm really glad that I pulled the switch and getting a Salsa Photo Booth. Super easy to set up, and it actually helped me close more bookings. Yeah.
Talk about that. I don't know this. You told me about that. How did you close more bookings because of it?
Yeah. So the way it helps me book clients and just events in general is like if there's a couple who's a little bit on the fence of like I'm not too sure, right? So instead of lowering my price, I give them more value, and giving more value just makes you look better. And the thing is, if I were to give more value with a photo booth, I don't want it to be hard on myself because I'm giving it to them, right? If I'm giving value, I want it to be easy on my end. They don't know how simple this is, for me to do. Compared to other photo booths out there, you need to do a lot of things, making sure every little bit is working. You need an attendant. Here, you don't technically need an attendant. You can just let it be. I mean, sure, you can have one just for the appearance, and maybe that's something that could be a part of your business, which I probably will do. Just have someone there just to make people feel comfortable that someone's there, just to help them out throughout the whole thing. But really, you don't need to. But in terms of booking, people are always happy when you throw more value, and they appreciate that, and you don't lose money really as much. I mean, you get the booking, and you make the client even more happy without losing any profit, really. So, but yeah, and Salsa has so many features. I don't know how much you know about Salsa already, but I think Brandon can talk about the digital features of marketing, and it's not just a photo booth, it's something more. So here's Brandon.
That's awesome. I mean, it's always great to hear that you're making more money off of it as an add-on, but if it's actually getting you more business and getting you more bookings, that's amazing, and I love that it's doing that for you. So if you are interested in getting a Salsa, talk to a lot of DJs at the DJ Collective, and the biggest thing that they did say is, number one, they don't want to deal with the hassle of printing. There's paper jams, there's cost of paper and ink. There's a technical aspect of even connecting the printer wirelessly or wired. people don't want to deal with setting it up or bringing another thing. You guys are already bringing your decks. You guys are already bringing your speakers. And some of those speakers are huge. Some of them are, you know what I mean? So it's not easy. And we can't fit more things in your car. But obviously, we try to tackle every single one of those issues with Salsa, whether it be, you know what, forget about printing. It's a digital only selfie booth, as we talked about earlier, right? It's also a really easy way to set up. There's no tools involved, and you can set up in 30 seconds, and you can have an attendant there and provide that extra value, or you can also not have that attendant there as well if you want to just keep it as simple as possible. But another reason why Salsa is good, not just for making money, but it's also a great way to add a marketing aspect to your business if you don't have one. Or even if you do have one, it's a great way to augment it. So you go to your events, and how many people are usually at these events?
I would say maybe 100, 200 people.
So 100, 200 people. So that was the same thing for me doing wedding photography. And I don't know about you, Joe, but it was hard for me to advertise my services to all 150, 200 guests. They saw me working my ass off taking pictures, but they didn't see what the end result looked like. For you guys, you have the added benefit because everyone's like literally hearing you talk, they're hearing you spin, they're hearing the great music. For me, it was having a really hard time advertising to them or getting their information. When I had the photo booth there, remember every single time they're taking a picture, they're texting it to themselves, they're emailing it to themselves, and you're getting access to all of that information. And on top of that, when you're reaching out to them through these automated emails and texts, you're branding yourself. You're letting them know, hey, not only do I DJ weddings, I also do corporate, your birthday parties, bar mitzvahs, yacht parties, whatever, right? And you can also let them know what other service you offer. Do you also offer uplighting? Do you also offer MC service? Do you also offer everything else? So it's a really great way. Again, it's a natural built-in marketing machine. And maybe Joe will make a video about the details of how you do that later. But again, 150 to 200 people at every single one of your events that you're missing out on if you don't have a Salsa Photo Booth. You having this thing at the events, you can collect their data, their emails, their phone numbers, you're marketing them constantly, and eventually with a good conversion rate, you're gonna be able to double your bookings the next year and the year after that because you have a marketing plan now. You have something that's growing your business, and it's freaking fun, and it helps you make more money on top of that. All good stuff. Speaking of marketing, Joe, you just told me that throughout the week, you've been traveling to like Anaheim, Newport, all this stuff, and it's like all corporate events, right? So tell me more about that.
Yeah, so corporate events, especially the holiday season in December, they're looking for DJs. And I know you just talked about marketing, and that's a great thing about the photo booth is like I've been pushing out these photo booths to my clients, and they're sold on it just because of the marketing aspect. It's a great opportunity for those people who already book for corporate events. You can offer this to them, and that way you can share with them like the mailing, the information, as a survey, just to understand the customers or just get more feedback with their company, with their own business. Not only that, but if you don't have a corporate event already, you can start offering this to corporate events and just throw it in there. Hey, I have a photo booth. I remember at the DJ Collective, which I highly recommend for any DJ. You learn so much and just little gold nuggets. But at the DJ Collective, I heard you speak about something about just dropping off the photo booth at these stores. That's a great tip. Like you go to these business owners, local business owners who probably have a grand opening or have a pop-up just for the season, and just present to them the opportunity, because you're helping them buy a photo booth that generates an email list of the people who visited their store, and imagine the value for them and how good that looks for you. And you're going to be on top of mind. Who knows, for the next time they have an event, they need a DJ, you're going to be on top of mind. So traditional photo booths, not to bag on them, but it's just my knowledge in photo booths is kind of limited. But based on my understanding, it's really hard to brand yourself that way, to market, to help businesses, because once that photo is taken, you get a printout, but then it only goes to that one person. And I don't know a better solution for that to generate things digitally. This goes beyond just here's a picture. You know, you can get data. You can get data for marketing purposes to grow your own business and to help others. So, I mean, I see potential with this. Besides the easy setup, it's the marketing, the business aspect, just to get your name out there. And It's fun. I mean, I set it up and it's fun, and I think just the ease of it makes it fun. I don't think it's going to be fun if you have to set up a whole bunch of things just to get going. It's just easy. And the interface is very easy to use. And I believe that, it's continually being updated. And because from what I can tell from the vision of this company is that they just want to make it easy for you, for me. It's not just for DJs, but anyone who just wants to start a photo booth, and especially scale. So especially speaking about scaling, Brandon, I mean, how is this easy to scale? Or tell me the benefits, or what's your vision like, or just your thoughts about scaling using the Salsa Photo Booth.
I'm gonna stop here because I think FedEx is gonna come and drop off a package.
Okay.
So great question about scaling, Joe. And this is one of the reasons why we made Salsa Photo Booth. Is, to be honest, we've had other photo booths in the past that have a little bit more intricate technology behind it, pro level camera, big printers, things like that. But again, hiring an attendant for that requires someone with a certain technical knowledge to troubleshoot things as they come occur. Salsa is an iPad-based photo booth. There's LED lights. There's very little, if anything, that can go wrong. You just had your first event, which runs super seamlessly, and we've dropped it off at events for 5 days in a row, no supervision whatsoever, and it ran fine. So when you talk about scaling, first of all, you need to have a product that scales, whether it be a salsa booth or something else. We obviously love salsa, but you need to have first a product that's reliable and that can run for days and days at a time. And number two, when you're talking about scaling, right? Weddings are fantastic, but if it's a good marriage, hopefully they get married just once. They might refer your friends and family, things like that. But we talked about corporate earlier, and when you really want to scale, not just your DJ business, but your photo booth business, corporate is where the money is at. So you just talked to me earlier about a lot of these clients are repeat clients. They're booking you year over year over year. And that's where you want to get at. So if you book one corporate client, you're going to pretty much guarantee that you're going to get that client again for the next year, and the year after that, and the year after that. And you'll probably be in a place in a year, or even less than that, where right now, this holiday season, it wouldn't be a surprise if you have 20, 30 bookings. Sometimes you can get booked 5 times in a day. One of the clients I was just talking to, she had, no joke, 15 events in the span of 2 days. Insane. Obviously, she has multiple photo booths, or she's going out multiple times throughout the day. But that's when you start scaling your business. And I just told you about something fun that's gonna be coming out in January as well. Maybe this video will be out in January by that time. But essentially, you'll be able to run your photo booth business from your bed. Or that's what my goal was. Obviously, we can have people actually bring the photo booths out, but you'll be able to command all the events, control them from the comfort of your bed while you're getting your breakfast on or whatever in the morning. So it'll be great. But yeah, that's a few tips about how to scale your business. Number one, you want a product that is reliable. And then number two, you're gonna eventually start wanting to get to the corporate world because you're gonna start repeat clients over and over again. Weddings are fantastic too, and I don't wanna knock that. But again, it's a good marriage and everything's fantastic, they get married once, you don't get the repeat. So corporate clients, find a good product as well.
So actually, speaking about corporate events, it's kind of funny. Right before this video, I got a text from a client that I DJ'd on a yacht. It was a corporate event for Acorns, yeah. And a couple days ago. But anyways, she saw a post that I posted on my Instagram story about the Salsa Photo Booth. And yeah, she texted me, and I'll read it out to you really quick. It's pretty amazing. It's like, hey, thank you for being our amazing, okay, not that part. I saw that you have a selfie booth.
You are amazing.
Oh.
So good in.
I saw that you have a selfie booth. And then like, how does it cost to rent for 2 hours? We have a family event at our office next week from 3 to 5 p.m. So there we go. And that was just from me sharing it. The thing is, this photo booth, it looks attractive and sleek. I'm not gonna lie. And when I post up on Instagram, a lot of people already have commented on my Instagram story about it. So, and people already get an idea of what this looks like, and people see how easy it is to use. So, but yeah, I'm surprised. This was just a booking. Today's what? Friday? Yeah, today's Friday. So this was a client from 2 days ago, and she's already inquiring about my photo booth. So, yeah.
And speaking about the marketing efforts that you've had, how did you get those materials to market the photo booth? Because I'm sure like when you start a photo booth business, it's difficult to like take pictures of it and get the sample material and like get the contracts and all that stuff. So how did you like get started with everything? This is leading to something.
I got it all from Photo Booth Supply Co. So like I mentioned earlier, they made it easy for you to start things off. They give you all the promo material, different pictures, professionally taken pictures, and video of the photo booth. And they have it in landscape, they have it in portrait mode, there's different styles, different backgrounds, and it helps you share to your client the value of what this portrays and what it could potentially look like at their event, which is something amazing that the system is locked in and all you have to do is just follow it. And I think, yeah, you guys thought it through really well. You know, it just makes it easy. Shoot, I'm a DJ, right? And photo booth is new to me. I've seen other people's photo booth, but I'm really glad I hopped into this one. I got started right away. I made some money like immediately, like after just promoting it and just sharing that. I got some bookings, but the marketing material is there, the contract, and just being able to jumpstart your business from the ground up. And it all comes in a traveling case, so it's all protected. And I love how I own a Honda Element, and this fits in my Honda Element along with my DJ gear. So it's something that you should consider.
First of all, love the Honda Element. What color do you have?
White and black.
Yep. Oh, yep. White and black. Okay, I thought you had two cars. I was like, white one and black. I was like, wow, that's pretty baller. So yeah, like the hardest part about starting a business is getting started, right? You started 10 years ago, and I'm sure the first year, 2 years was like building your website, getting your branding, getting pictures of yourself up, getting pictures of yourself in action, videos of yourself in action. And it takes months, lots of time, lots of money. And hey, you know what? If you get any photo booth, salsa, whatever, you're a DJ, get one, because you're losing money every single day if you don't have one, right? But just know that if you build one from scratch on your own or buy in a competitor's or whatever, know that you're gonna want to present it in the best way possible so you can charge premium prices and not have people haggling you on that. And you wanna sell it the best way possible. And that requires you to make amazing marketing materials. That requires you to have a contract. That requires you to have Instagram content, Instagram stories. We try to make this easy for you. A lot of people think we sell photo booths, but Joe, really we sell a business in a box. A super easy, profitable, fun, turnkey business in a box. So yeah, you can go and probably find another photo booth, but you have to do the groundwork to get started. And those 2, 3, 4 months of just even getting to a point where you can offer it is time that you're losing to get bookings. And as you can see, one booking can easily lead to 2 and more, like that yacht party that Joe just talked about. So think about that, when you're starting a business and starting this photo booth endeavors, that there's gonna be a little bit of work involved, right? But if you go with the Photo Booth Supply Co product, that work is little to none. All you need to do is just grab our materials, post it on your social media outlets, make an Instagram story, and with very little ease, you can get a booking, just like what Joe did just now.
Hey, so Brandon, do you have time right now just to show us salsa, and so the guests here can see the interface and all that?
Let's do it. Why not?
Let's go.
All right, we got salsa here. I'm gonna do a quick walkthrough, but I cannot do it without Brian here. Brian is our tech lead of our success team. You might be talking to him if you have any questions about your salsa. So we're gonna walk through this. Brian's gonna show you the guest interface first. He's gonna tap through here. You're gonna see all your options that you get: photo, video, GIF, video, boomerang, all that stuff. It's gonna be super fun. We're gonna do a photo quickly. Tap that. I agree. Perfect. And you see Joe here, Mr. Handsome. And you're gonna quickly see an overlay down here. And this was still from the DJ Collective workshop, but you can swap that out and upsell that to your client. So you have a bride and groom. You can put the bride and groom's name on there. Let's say you're doing a corporate event on a yacht. You can actually put the corporate logo on there as well and always charge for that. We also have our slew of social media sharing options down here. And these are the things I talked about earlier. You're collecting people's emails, you're collecting people's text messages. So we're gonna click email, really click here, and you'll see a survey pop up. So you can actually request people to take a survey. So we're gonna hit that right there. And someone's at the door. So I forgot what I said last, but now a survey will pop up, and this is optional, so you can enable or disable this. But when I do a private event here, I always like to ask this question of, do you have an event coming up? So people will answer wedding, birthday party, corporate, holiday, charity, etc. And now if they enter that information in, I can actually see afterwards, let's just say Brian was a guest and he clicked wedding, and actually find his picture associated with that email. I can follow up with Brian and be like, hey, I saw you have a wedding coming up. Do you need any DJ services? Do you need any photography services? Do you need any photo booth services? So a survey is a really powerful way for you guys to, again, capture information about your clients, follow up with them, or you're a big corporate client, you can offer surveys as a way for your corporate clients to collect data about their own clients as well. So we're gonna send that email, perfect. And then we also got text messaging as well. And AirDrop is always a super fun option. iOS lovers love it. And it's a great way to send out the images, even if you don't have any Wi-Fi there. And also we have print too. So we can actually print over here in the bottom right. So if you do have an AirPrint compatible printer, I know we talked about earlier about pros and cons of having a printer, but if you do want printing, Salsa can absolutely execute it. So we're gonna get out of here. And then we're gonna go to the admin section. So Brian is gonna show you guys the back end here and show you guys how we can actually customize all your events. So these are the pictures on top that Joe just took. This is the event. These are all the images from the DJ collective that we just took. That party was wild, amazing, super tough to DJ for DJs, but they did it and it was super fun. So Brian is now going to walk through the settings and go through the modes here and kind of go down. So you saw all the options that were enabled just now on the screen, and you can enable or disable them just like that. So if you just want a photo and boomerang, it's an easy way to do. So we can go to filters now. And we didn't have filters enabled, but if you wanted something like classic black and white to have that Kardashian filter, you could definitely enable that. Or you could enable all of them actually and have the guest pick which is one's their favorite. So now we're gonna go to overlays, and here you can see the DJ collective overlay. You can add more as well. Again, a great way to upsell your clients. And if you wanna go to camera settings now, you can actually adjust the camera settings to make sure it's perfect. So I'm a photographer, so I'm really picky. You can turn the LED brightness down, the exposure, white balance. So all you guys out there that know about your camera technology, you know about your camera settings, you can tweak that to make sure it is absolutely perfect. All right, now we're gonna go to sharing. So let's just say you're doing a corporate event and a corporation's like, hey, I wanna bring a photo booth out to an event. I just wanna collect people's emails. I don't care about text messaging. I don't want AirDrop. You can actually disable everything besides email. So it's essentially forcing all the guests to provide their email. Or vice versa, you can have it be only text messages or only AirDrop. It's anything you want. So the entire guest-facing experience is completely customizable. So with that said, the guest interface, we'll go to there. And you can select your tap to start screens. We just saw this red and yellow one, but my favorite section I want to show you is the LED branding. So hit that. And Brian's going to cycle through some of these beautiful LED animations that you could use here. So Christmas theme, very cool. You got green, all this fun stuff. We have over 100 different patterns that you can choose from. And you know what? This is also another upsell option too. So go to an event and you can tell them, hey, you have a fun rainbow themed event? Well, let me customize an LED pattern for you. Well, it just took you a matter of 5 seconds to pick one of these, and you can easily upsell $50, $100, $150 to the client as well. That's a really fun way to do it. And live gallery, this one's super fun. So we really want to stress the importance of making life easy for you. So if you want to click the gallery view there, you can see the issue with most photo booths are at the end of the event, you're going to need to upload all the images. So plug in a USB stick, drag all the images onto there, bring the USB images onto your computer, upload them to something like a proofing gallery, and then email it to your clients. That's additional work that you're gonna have to do on top of all the DJing they have to do, on top of breaking everything down. But Salsa, you actually have a gallery that's made instantaneously during the event. Live. So somebody could essentially leave the event early and still see all the images uploaded onto here. And by the end of the night, you don't have any post-processing work whatsoever. This is all done. The client probably already texted an email to themselves, and you have zero work. And on top of that, you can actually brand your company too. So right now we have Photo Booth Supply Co here, but you can actually put your DJ MOJOE on there, your DJ company, or you can actually upsell your clients too. Let's say you're doing an event for Acorns, you can have Acorns information on here, their information too. This is a really powerful way to keep branding yourself. It's a great marketing addition, and it's a fun way for the guests to relive their day. And we also got slideshows too. So if you're a DJ and you bring a TV to your events, you can actually easily slideshow all the images onto that TV, add another experience to your guests. So we're gonna get out of here, Brian. And then we're gonna go to green screen, surveys, disclaimer. So this is all fun stuff you could do as well. Surveys, enable, disable, and a disclaimer. This is a kind of a pro feature, but just a great way legally to cover yourself. It's like, hey, you know what? I own all the images, or we're gonna be using these images for marketing reasons, or we're gonna be emailing you guys afterwards. So it's a great way to add some legal protection to your booth. So this is essentially at the high level the walkthrough of how to use your Salsa. Super simple, but you can customize it in millions of ways to upsell your clients and make more money. But now we're going to demonstrate breaking down the booth and how easy that is. So Brian's gonna be shutting down the iPad right now. And while he's doing that, I wanna tell you, before Salsa came around, most photo booths needed a tool, a hex key, a screwdriver, something to actually break down their booth. That's really difficult because I'm sure you've been to an event where you forget one tiny piece of equipment and all of a sudden you can't assemble your deck, you can't assemble your speaker stand, you can't assemble your photo booth. But if you're looking here really closely, you can see Brian is just using his fingers here with these knobs and breaking it down without the use of any sort of tool. So it's all just using your fingers here, and it's gonna now unplug that power cord. Super easy. And it all comes in this carrying case here. So just for perspective, this is how small the carrying case is. It's really easy, really light, and it is absolutely amazing. And as Joe said, it could fit in the Honda Element. So taking down the poles here. You can see again, no tools required whatsoever. The screws actually screw into each other, which is brilliant. And then while he's doing that, I'm gonna open up this case. And there's nothing to lose here. I know you guys are bringing dozens and dozens and dozens of equipment to an event, especially if you're a DJ. Salsa just has 4 parts here. So it's really difficult to forget one of these things. I know a lot of you guys multi-ops, you guys got cables, you guys have XLR things, you guys have decks, you have the DJ stands, all that stuff. It's really impossible to forget a piece of Salsa equipment here. And that's how you pack it up. It's super easy. I don't know if we timed this in the video at all, but this probably took a matter of, what, 30 seconds, a minute in total? Super easy, and we won't break down the power cords, but you just put the power cords in that slot over here, and then we pack it up, and we're good to go. We talked about scaling earlier before too, Joe, and the great thing is when you're actually training your attendants, a lot of times you're gonna set up an entire day just to train them. For us, all they need to do is just scan this QR code. So you can literally hire somebody, bring them out, have them scan this QR code, and we got tons of videos actually showing you how to assemble it, how to use the software, all that fun stuff at the event. So quick demo of Salsa. If you guys wanna find out more, you guys can actually go to the website, click a demo, see this in person, or see this online. We're happy to show you everything you need to know about Salsa and how to make money with it.
So we hope you enjoy that breakdown. Thank you, Brandon, and thank you, Brian, for breaking it down. And and as you can see, Brian is setting it back up. And as we are doing this outro video, you're going to see him putting it all back together. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hope this video has been helpful if you're considering getting a Salsa photo booth from Photo Booth Supply Co. But yeah, if you do want to see or do a live demo here at the headquarters, check out their website, book an appointment. They'll be more than happy to help you out. This is a company that I fully support and definitely recommend. So other than that, thank you all. And Brandon, is there anything else you want to say?
Yeah, Joe, thank you so much for taking time out of your very busy schedule, stopping by. And you got a lot of corporate events going on right now. It's a holiday season. And we're here to help you guys succeed. If you guys are interested in a photo booth, whether you are somebody else's, please, if you are a DJ, you are losing money every single day if you don't have one. So let us help you out, or help yourself out by getting a photo booth. And with that, I'll end with this amazing printout of Joe where he just got, it actually did print out. There you go.
If you're interested, one more time, I've also forgot, check out my link down in the description below if you're interested in getting a Salsa photo booth. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. I'm DJ MOJOE here with Brandon Wong, CEO of Photo Booth Supply Co. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.